Friday could be a day of rage in many parts of the Arab world. It's widely expected that after prayers there will be protests and demonstrations against President Donald Trump's decision on Thursday recognizing Jerusalem as Israel's capital. Here's a report.
This decision is not intended in any way to reflect a departure from our strong commitment to facilitate a lasting peace agreement.
The world doesn't appear to have taken kindly to Trump's move. The Arab League is expected to meet soon to decide on a response. The UN Security Council will discuss the issue on Friday. The meeting has been called by 8 of its 15 members. The European Union said Jerusalem must be capital of Israel and a Palestinian state. Russia warned of uncontrollable and dangerous consequences. The anger is already visible in the West Bank and Jerusalem, where Israeli police and army battled hundreds of angry Palestinians. There were demonstrations in Lebanon, with the armed Shia group Hezbollah calling for the US move to be fought. India's External Affairs Ministry issued a carefully worded statement, saying, and I quote, "India's position on Palestine is independent and consistent. It is shaped by our views and interests and not determined by any third country." What that means is India's position is in line with the UN Resolution 242, which called for Israel's withdrawal from lands occupied in the 1967 war. The territorial integrity of every state in the area and a just settlement of the Palestinian refugees. This is broadly what much of the world also subscribes to. But at that time, Egypt and Jordan demanded full Israeli withdrawal as a precondition for direct talks. Israel demanded direct talks with the Arab states to settle issues between them, while the Palestinians lamented that they had been reduced to a refugee problem. Now, 50 years down the line, much has changed on the ground, including politics. The Islamic State shook the Arab world. Egypt and Saudi Arabia are dealing quietly with Israel. So does Jordan. But the tragedy of the Palestinians continues to stir Arab hearts. In this situation, India has done well to stay out of it and thereby safeguard its own interests. Bureau reports, WION.